Hi, welcome to Timeout with Coach Ware. Tonight I want to talk about 10 undervalued keys to great defenses, all right? So I'm talking to my coaches and all those young people out there that are listening. And there are 10 of them, but we're only going to do part one tonight, which are the first 5. Next weekend's Timeout will be the last 5 that we talk about. So this is going to be a 2-parter, starting with the first 5 tonight. Number 1, first 3 steps. The keys are the keys to great defense. And what does that mean, the first 3 steps? It means getting back in transition and setting up your defense so your opponent has to play against your set defense. The first 3 steps that you make to get back should be a straight out sprint. So that's why it's important. The first 3 steps should be a straight out sprint getting back. The second one is to load to the ball. That means every individual player should be loading to the side of the ball and stopping the ball in transition, all right? You want to force that defender, that offensive player, as a defender, you want to force him to wherever your philosophy is. If you force the offensive guy to the baseline or to the sidelines, and then that's where you need to cut him off and force him there. If your philosophy is allow him to get to the middle for the help maybe, and then you need to make sure that you're staying in front of him and forcing him to that help side within the middle of the court, if that's where it is. So it's very important to take away his seams, but also be aware of what your man's capabilities are and what he can and cannot do. And you want to force him to get in a situation where he can't go anywhere but where you want him to go. Number 3, the low man wins. The lower man is between the offensive player and the defensive player is usually the best person is going to win that possession. The lower man had the advantage of leverage, all right, in the game, the reaction game, and the relatively fast quickness of the game, being able to get there quicker, all right, and staying low. Get down, be defensively ready, be in a stance and ready to move quickly back and forth from one side to another. Again, forcing that offensive player where you want him to go. Number 4, get your antennas up. Know what's going on. Make sure your players know what is going on, and you're communicating with your teammates. And as a coach, you want to obviously communicate with your players on the floor. Players must be alert to what is going on around them. All right, if there's a screens coming, if there are those certain things, you need to be able to talk and call that out. Alertness is a trait all good defensive teams have, along with communicating. Number 5, last one for the night. Sniffing things out. What does that mean, Coach, sniffing things out? Knowing what is likely to happen. IQ, basketball IQ is one of the most important things you can have as a defensive player that will help you become an elite defensive player by knowing and having a great basketball IQ. And how is that done? By scouting, all right? So you want to make sure you know exactly what your opponent is going to do. If you know who you're defending or guarding, you want to be able to have some idea of what his skill level is. You want to know what his habits are, and you want to be able to adjust and sniff out those things before they happen. You want to know what the call is if they do a call by hand signal or by call. You want to make sure you know those things. To be able to sniff things out, you'll have the duty in the game in listening to everything and knowing what the scouting report has told you, as I said again. Knowing the scouting report and learning the individual traits of those players will teach you and help you to learn how to sniff things out. Well, that's my time out. I look forward to seeing you next weekend, and we'll finish the last 5 on 10 undervalued defensive philosophies that you should have in your program. Again, good to see you, love you, and know your why. Talk to you next weekend. Bye-bye.